Hi, today I'm chatting to my husband and we're chatting about Sikhism. So I am not Sikh, but he is Sikh. So tell us, what is Sikhism? Because I actually didn't know anything about Sikhism before meeting you.
Okay, so Sikhism is a relatively new religion, started about over 500 years ago. Um, so when I say the word religion, it's more of like a path, like a dharma. So it's like a way of living, a way of thinking, more than like a concrete religion, I would say. But it's classified as a religion.
Okay, so I'm not religious myself, but I think it's good to learn about religions to understand what religions exist in the world. So I noticed that you a lot of Sikh people obviously wear this.
Yeah.
So for those that don't know, what is this called?
Okay, so this is called a kara.
And you can just show it.
Yeah, so it's like a steel bangle, and it's part of one of the 5 Ks. So it symbolizes the idea of oneness. So the kara it symbolizes oneness, which I think is a really important concept in Sikhism, is the idea of oneness. And it's really interesting because in the I guess the holy book, which is called the Guru Granth, the first word in the Guru Granth is not actually a word, it's a number, which is ik, which means one. And it's really interesting because this number one is universal. In any religion, any culture, you still understand the number one. So it's the whole idea of oneness, that we're all connected together in terms of nature, humans, life, the universe, everything is connected. So it's a concept of oneness. So this kara, it helps to remember that concept of oneness.
Okay, that's good. So basically, that we are human and we all are linked.
Yeah, so not just humans, but everything in the universe is all connected together.
Okay, and I think what's lovely is that at the Gurdwara, which is the your version of a temple, correct?
Yes.
They serve food. They serve
Yes.
food to anybody that comes for lunch and for dinner.
Yes, yeah. So it's really interesting because the Golden Temple in India, in Amritsar, it's the largest free kitchen in the world. When people think about Sikhism, a lot of people don't understand that you have the idea of meditation, which is really core to what Sikhism is about. I'm not an expert in Sikhism, but this is just some of the things that I've picked up on, and that I didn't really learn from my parents. It's something which I had to learn myself, and many people don't know about this. It's the concept of meditation. If we think about the idea of God being like a person sitting in the clouds, and that's being like a male figure, we don't have that concept in Sikhi. The word that we use is Vaheguru. Now, if I translate this into English, Va literally means wow. Wow. So the expression wow. So Va means wow. He is like a calling, like if I'm calling someone. Gu means darkness. Ru means light or lightness. So when I'm saying Vaheguru, I'm saying when I think of you, I am going from dark to light. And you refers to the universe. And so when I'm saying this is you, this is you. So I'm saying the universe, everything is you. Everything is connected. This phone, our bodies, the air that we're breathing. And when I've done this meditation, it's been really, really powerful. When I'm saying Vaheguru, Vaheguru. And when I'm saying this, it's almost like I dissolve. So the concept of dissolving the ego, of understanding who you are. And so you kind of melt away, because in life we have this concept of who we are, our identifying ourselves, like this is my body, this is my hair, this is my job. But when you're saying that and you mold into the universe. Another metaphor is the ocean. If you take a cup and you take the water from the ocean, is that water different now from the water in the ocean? It's the same. But the cup, that's you, and that's your ego. So you can put that cup back into the water, and that water is separate from the ocean, but it's still in the cup. And when you pour that cup of water back into the ocean, it all joins. So it's like at no point you can say, that drop of water is there. It's gone. It's gone back into the ocean. So it's that concept.
And then in terms of afterlife?
Yeah, we have the idea of reincarnation. I personally believe that when a person dies, their atoms go into the atmosphere and they move around. Now, in Sikhi, you see the concept of when a person dies, it's like a time to be happy, a time to celebrate. So obviously you're sad, but it's a time to be really happy because you go back to where you were before you were born. And the idea of being human, the whole point of life is to connect with the universe. And I feel when you connect with the universe, you go back to where you were, where you came from. So the idea of reincarnation is quite interesting because if your atoms and your molecules are spread out in the universe, at some point, some of them are going to collect somewhere. And if it comes back as an animal or it comes back as an object, everything is connected.
Well, thank you for chatting to us about Sikhism.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening. Do comment, share, and subscribe. Let us know, did you hear about Sikhism before this video? And if you did, what do you know about Sikhism? Have a lovely day and keep well. Bye.
Bye.